Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So we are going to have a conversation with the pendulum, which by the way, where is my pendulum? I thought I was prepared, but I gotta go get it. We're gonna ask the unicorns, our personal unicorns collectively in the community. So we all have personal unicorns, apparently, allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. So this is a whole book, The Wonder of Unicorns by Diana Cooper. I haven't made it quite through the whole thing. Not even 1/3 way. So it's kind of cool to think about it. And I did a video with the SGs only asking about, with our lead team collective, asking about unicorns. Okay, so we are going to use the pendulum today. And I'm going to ask the lead team collective if we can chat. Actually, I already did. If we can chat with our collective unicorns. And let's see what message they have for us today. I'm going to do the message live with the pendulum. And then, of course, Diana Cooper also has Magic of Unicorns. And a lovely late woman, Allison. Thank you, Allison. I got smart and started writing names on the back when I got this got a deck from somebody. And your name didn't wash off. Some of them did. Like, I was like, dang it. Like, it's just the material. Anyways, Allison, thank you for sending this, the Magic of Unicorns. So we're going to use that today for an oracle message. So, but the really fun part is let's see what the message they have using the pendulum. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring you down. Actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and say the prayer and make sure that the unicorns are with us visually this way. Now, yesterday, I posted a video doing the same process with angels. And if you haven't watched that, I highly recommend. It's not what you think. You just can't make it up. And I took you through the process. And the whole time, afterwards, I'm like, I can't even believe that that's how it happened. So wait until you see the message in there. Okay, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, as well as our unicorn team. And I ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, all of our spirit teams, the lead team collectives, our personal unicorns, our guardian angels, and only those of the highest and purest light. Amen. Hey, you guys. Thank you to my team. I really appreciate it. Can I tap into the lead team collective, please? If you're not sure what that is, it's a makeup. That's the name they gave themselves when I asked if they had a name for anyone in this community who was participating in the community. Like if all the spirit teams together had a name and they called themselves, they spelled it out on here, the lead, L-E-A-D, team collective. So it's kind of cool. So, because we were calling them spirit teams and then they called themselves the lead team. I thought that was kind of cute. Okay, so lead team, hello. How are you today? Thank you for all your love, support, guidance. Well, I'm open to it. If you're open to it, you might want to tell them that and just give them a little shout out. Thank you. So yes, anything you can do to help me just live joy and send love out into the world, that would be amazing. And any guidance you can give us when we are up with challenges, that would be amazing as well, or facing challenges. Okay, so can we talk to our group of unicorns? So you guys are the lead team collective, correct? Yes. So let's talk to, if appropriate, the personal unicorns of everyone who finds themselves in the Ask the Spirit Guides community. Okay, cool. All right, so can we bring them in now? Yes, okay. Okay, well, hello, unicorns. Hello. You know what, you guys, we should get a collective name. I did the lead team collective on my own, but why don't we get a name now for the collective of our unicorns and see what they give us? Do you guys have a name for us, for all of our personal unicorns together as a collective, that we could call you and call upon you? Cool. Would you give that to me? They said yes. Would you give that to me on the pendulum map? Okay, sweet. And then do you have a message for us in general that would be helpful for us? However, whatever you think is important for us to know right now as a collective in our community. Yes, they're wide swing on that. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's get their name first. How fun. I hadn't even thought to do that. So I do have a section in my bullet journal. Okay. I know I've shown this a couple times. I haven't been showing it for a while, but just yesterday when I did the angels, I did show it. But I do have a section in here, if I can find it quick. Oh, there it is, on unicorns. So unicorn messages. So I had started, when I started reading this book, and then I got sidetracked and started reading another one. And maybe I was from the messages in there. I started taking notes. So I'm going to take notes in here as our unicorns give us messages. So isn't that funny? I just said unicorn messages. It can be as simple as that. No, you don't need to complicate it. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down. And let's go ahead and so the 3 unicorn messages that I have in my bullet journal so far are: look for the common humanity, oneness, I am one with everyone, and unicorn portal, focus your light, listen for a message. So I talked about this the other day have you guys listened to the unicorn with the unicorn SG video? I will post it along here. It'll be posted. But I showed this. This is fluorite. So I bought that originally to use that as my unicorn portal. And then that was a little bit more expensive, but these I got on Temu. I don't know if they're legit stones, but they're supposed to be, but it's hard to know. They're little tiny. Look at how tiny they are. They're so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead. I might actually have to close this for now, so I have elbow room. Okay, unicorns, why don't you give us your name first? What would you like us to call you as a collective? This is fun, you guys. We're doing this together. I didn't do this with the lead team collective together, so it's kind of cool that we're doing this together. Okay, what would you like us to call you? Oh, is that a T? No, is that a G? Okay, so G. G. Oh, that's interesting. A. I thought they were going to spell great or something. So I think they're going to say gate. Huh. So G-A-T. What are they going to say, like gatekeepers or something? G-A-T. Okay. E. All right, is gate the first word? Wow. Okay. Yes. Okay, so gate what? Well, I'll be darned. Okay. So that's a K. Is that a K? A K? Okay. Gate. K. Yep, interesting. E. And when it goes wider like that, it's usually my indication that's a double. So E. Yeah, they're really going wide on the E. Okay, so E. I kind of know what it is, but I'm just going to let them finish. P. They're moving fast now. E. If I just let them kind of swing like that, they do move relatively fast. R, meaning if I just not ask them yes or no questions in between. S. Okay, so you guys want to be called gatekeeper? The gatekeepers? Wow, okay. There you go, you guys. We've got ourselves a name. Do you want to be Gatekeeper Collective or Gatekeepers Collective? No. Okay, do you want to be the Gatekeepers? So if we said the Gatekeepers, they said yes. Okay, that's cool. All right, so the Gatekeepers. The Gatekeepers. So LGK, I don't know, that's not really a good acronym, but okay, well, our LTC is the lead team, so. Okay, Gatekeepers, so the Gatekeepers, what message do you have for us today? Do you have a unicorn message for us today that would help us out and be for our highest and best good? Cool. All right, what message do you have for us? Okay, is that a why? All right, they're asking us a question. So why? Okay, you guys, if you've been around the channel, you know where they're going with this. Okay, so why are you? So rather than spell out WHY and then ARE, they're spelling out, so it's just why are you? That's very common with my the work that I do with the pendulum with my team. They'll spell it out just that way because it's easier. My elbow needed more space there. Okay, so why are you? Why are we what? Okay, is that a J? No, is that a W? Okay, so why are you W? A I T I. So you know where this is going. I'm just going to let them finish it out. N Okay, so why are you waiting? Okay, why are you waiting? F. So it looks like they're going to say 4. Yep. O. So why are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Why are you waiting for? No, don't say the same thing you did yesterday. Okay, good. I thought they were going to give us the exactly same message that I have a coffee with Karen on Thursday, which is really today. I'm just filming on the same day. So why are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Oh, is that a V? I got to give my shoulder a break here. I'm going to use my other hand, which I don't usually use, but is that a V? Yeah. Okay. So why are you waiting for V A L Okay, are you spelling validation? It's kind of a long word, so I'm just going to ask them. Why are you waiting for validation? Yes. Okay, is that your whole message? No? Okay. All right, why are you waiting for validation? Are you going to say from? Is there a from here? So this is how you can do it to shorten it up, you guys. So obviously we can nudge it along. So why are you waiting for validation from? From what? Who are we waiting validation? Who are we waiting for validation from? Why are you waiting for validation from? Huh, interesting. Is that an O? Is that a B? If they're going to say boys, that's going to be really weird. I mean, if we were teenagers, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Okay, so B. Okay, O. That's interesting because George Washington had a same kind of message. When we did Pendulum, you guys, you remember did you watch the George Washington one? Why? Okay, so why are you waiting for validation from boys? Is that your message? Weird. Okay. That's a weird message. Okay, why are you waiting for validation from boys? Is that what you want to tell us, our unicorns, the gatekeepers? Okay, that's interesting, you guys. So that's something to think about. You know, I still have that George Washington message sitting over there because I haven't put it in my book yet. I'm kind of behind. Why are you waiting? What do you guys think about that? Waiting for validation from your boys. So the question is who are the boys? Let me just ask them here. So is this a political message? Yes. Okay. All right. So we know who the boys are then. Are we really waiting for validation from them? Interesting. Okay, you're talking about Trump? Why are we waiting for validation from Trump? From the boys. Okay, interesting. Let me grab that. Let me grab the George Washington message. I swear it's sitting right here. Oh, that is so weird. What are boys doing? So they just George Washington. What are boys doing? That was the message. You'll have to watch that video if you haven't watched it. So I will post that George Washington video here. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. It's interesting to me that the unicorns, these beautiful rays of light, are giving us, they obviously feel like that's what we need. You know, I'm not going to question them. I'm just going to be like, okay. So let's go ahead and, again, thank you, Allison, the magic of unicorns. The magic of unicorns. Let's go ahead and see. Do you guys have another message for us? Help us to, you know, whatever you want us. Oh boy. I don't know. A bunch of them fell there. I'm not going to start over. Okay. So what message do you have from using the magic of unicorn deck? What else can you tell us? So why are you waiting for the validation of boys? Whoa. Okay, so 3 just kind of really popped out. This one really did. So I'm going to put these 3 down. Let's just see if they want us to do a pick one. I don't know. So do you want me to read all 3 of these cards? No. Do you want me to do a pick one with the community? No. Okay. So do you want me to read, or did I get the right card here in front of me? Well, did you get the right card? Yep. Okay, you did. Okay, any others you want me to pull from the deck? No? Okay, so do you want me to read the card on the left? Yes. Okay, that was the one that kind of flew out. Do you want me to read the one in the middle? No. Do you want me to read the one on the right? No. Okay. All right, let's see what additional information they have for us. Okay, so this has to do with validation, obviously, you know, even just waiting for validation for anything. Okay, so soul satisfaction. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. See the picture? Now you can always have an image of your unicorn next to you. Do what makes you feel good. Awesome. That's a really good message. And if it doesn't make you feel good, then I was talking about this Coffee with Karen. It's, you know, with the whole health industry and what we're eating and stuff like that. If it makes you feel good, then don't worry about it. If it doesn't make you feel good, the issue is when you're trying to find why you don't feel good and you can't figure it out because there's so many different things we're exposed to, you know. Okay, soul satisfaction. This is a card of self-discovery. Your soul is unique and special. For thousands of years, you have been on your own individual journey and developed your gifts and qualities. You are naturally drawn to doing the things that make you feel good. You may derive soul satisfaction from gardening, for example, or singing or writing. You may express your soul through playing sport, composing music, flying a plane, or designing a house. In the golden era of Atlantis, which apparently I've been on, we did a thing about Atlantis in the Ask the Spirit Guides playlist. If you haven't dived into that, the Atlantis one was pretty cool. I think it was specifically Atlantis. I don't know. I get confused now because we asked so many questions, and it might have been mixed in with other ones. I'm not sure. In the golden era of Atlantis, a baby's aura was examined to discover the talents of its soul. And apparently when we go to the golden future, which is going to be similar to Atlantis, we'll be able to see each other's auras. So you won't be able to lie, basically, because we'll be able to tell if you're happy or not. Then the child was encouraged to do what it loved and was good at. How amazing is that? That they looked at the baby's aura to examine, their aura was examined to discover the talents of its soul. Then the child was encouraged to do what it loved and what it was good at. Nowadays, we all just have to fit into the same story, you know. Y'all have to learn how to do this. Y'all have to learn how to do that, you know. What we should be learning how to do is discovering our talents and what we're good at and what makes us thrive, right? This meant it felt confident and satisfied at a deep level. Currently, you have to discover your gifts for yourself. So your unicorn guidance is to look within. If you cannot find your gifts, be aware that your unicorn knows what they are. Cool. Ask it to bring them forward. Ask. Okay, so there's that validation. We don't need validation from anybody else. We need to go within, ask our support teams, our unicorn, to help us bring forward what it is that we would enjoy doing next or whatever. Where would I enjoy traveling to next? You know, ask your unicorn to bring it forward. It will help reveal the individual magic of your destiny so that the sun can shine in your life. However little time you have for yourself, create space to do more of what you truly enjoy. Express your soul. When you do so, the universe brings forward new possibilities. So find your soul gifts. When you were a child, what were you good at? What did you want to do when you grew up? What did you enjoy doing? How can you do more of this now? And how can you encourage the children in your life to be doing that? You know? Close your eyes and invoke your unicorn. Tell it you wish to find true soul satisfaction. Ask it to touch your forehead with its horn of light. Sense your third eye lighting up. Trust that your soul gifts are being brought forward. Thank your unicorn. That's so cool. I swear we really should do like a 15-day talking to our unicorns, writing letters to our unicorns. I might put that on the agenda sometime. All right, you guys, let me know what you think about this. This was great. Now they're called the Gatekeepers. So we do have a group of our unicorns we can call upon our Gatekeepers and take a look at why you're waiting for the validation from the boys, whatever that validation is. Maybe we're waiting for validation that we were right, that they lost the election. Why are you waiting for it, they say. Why are you waiting for it? What difference does it make at this point in your life? I mean, it'll come, but why wait for it? Why are you waiting for it? Let's not put our life on hold because we're waiting for it, let's just say. It's kind of interesting. All right, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.